Hey everyone, it's Maya Loren, and for today's video, I am going to be doing an updated dorm tour. A lot of you guys messaged me that you got in, and first I want to say congratulations, welcome to the Crimson family. I cannot wait to meet all of you guys. I'm so excited. Some of you guys have just sent the most heartfelt messages, and it has literally made my days. I'm not even playing. But ask and you shall receive. I will show you my updated dorm tour for Wigglesworth, which, not gonna lie, is kind of the short end of the stick. There are many different dormitories on Harvard's campus, such as Wigglesworth, Hurlbut, Hollis, Holworthy, Thayer, Strauss, Matthews, and the list continues on and on, but I got Wigglesworth. So if you are a rising senior or pretty much any grade in high school thinking about applying to Harvard, I'm not sure that this video is going to convince you to do so, if I'm being entirely honest. But you know, you gotta just make do with what you have, and that is what me and my roommates have definitely done. So without further ado, let's get straight into this dorm tour. Alright, so like I said, this dorm is really bad, and I know some of you guys have already seen it, but for those of you guys who haven't, let's just flip this camera. Okay, so first, walking into my room, here is my side. Notice how I open the door and it can't even go all the way open. Yeah, you'll see why. But here's my side. Here is my bed, and here's like my Maya display, which I absolutely love. I think it captures my whole personality. And then you move and I have some string lights up, and then I have a lamp right here for at night. And then here I have just some of the purses that I wear most frequently. So they're readily available there for me. And yeah, so that's my bed setup. But notice, do you see that gap? Do you see this gap? Like, I could barely fit my foot through it. What is going on? But here is my little dresser display. I have a little mirror right there. I have this caddy with a bunch of like miscellaneous things in it. I have this sign that had a crooked Y on it. Why did nobody tell me? Established 2005, because that's when I'm up out of here. I have my little makeup brush set, a little plant, and then we have these really small dressers. So to give you perspective, here's my first one. I just have a bunch of my headscarves, some little like headband things here. My bonnets are right here, some extra socks, and then some of the headbands that I have. The next one I believe is my undergarment drawer, so we're not gonna look in that, just use your imagination. Here are just like some more clothes. Look at the depth. There's none. I could only fit this little skirt here. So there's not much space when it comes to the actual clothing part of it all. Here's just some more like pajamas and some skirts right here. And then one thing that I hate about these drawers is they get stuck, but here are just all of my pants. And then they gypped my roommate. They didn't even give her a bottom drawer, so that's just messed up. And then we do have this really nice window that I appreciate. Wigglesworth is on the street, so we pretty much like see a bunch of people. Oh, hey. We see a bunch of people. The bike rack is right there, which my bike got stolen. Let's not talk about that. And we have this like little clothing rack, and you'll see why, because our closet is just embarrassing. And then down here I just have some of my most commonly worn shoes, the everyday shoes, and then some more jeans, and then all of my fluffy jackets are packed in there. And then we just have our mirror. Check out my house slippers. I wear them around the dorm all the time because these floors get super dusty, super easy. But yeah, here's our little mirror area. This is honestly one of my least favorite parts, because with our clothing rack right here and then the mirror right here, like it's just not ideal. And then another story is, when we moved in, this dorm was set up in bunk beds, which is why this room is so small. But even with bunk beds, like, there was no room. But Ava and I were not about to sleep in a bunk bed, especially because if I were to be in the top bunk, my head would literally hit the ceiling. Like, I'm not joking. The architecture and setup of this room is horrendous. So we decided to debunk them, which is why they're like this. But because of that, there's literally no room between my bed and the dresser. And in fact, this dresser is literally pushed against this pipe. So me loving to get dressed and just have a bunch of outfits, I thought that I would have room under my bed to put clothes, but there's absolutely no room for risers because of the space that they take. So I missed out on a lot of space under my bed also. So all I had room for was these little teeny tiny boxes, which basically have no room between this and the bed. But it was the only way that I could store clothes. Normally you have a bunch of extra space, so I could have got tall boxes, but this is all I had room for. And then I have this like little shoe thing, which has shoes in it, but I'm not even able to put it flat because there's no room. And then I have another longer storage, which has a bunch of like sweats and things in it. No room for those again. And then I just have my luggage. That's pretty much the entirety of this shoe box. But let's go into the common room. Okay, so now moving out, I have this hallway space into the common room. But first I have this little thing that I have all of my jewelry in. But then when I open this is essentially another closet space that we have. It's very small and it's just so cramped. We have some stuff up there as well as some shoes down in this area. But yeah, this closet is so small and it's shared among 2 people, which is just not ideal. Moving on to the rest of the room, this is our common room. It is pretty small in comparison to others, but we do make it work. Here is my area with my beloved Tupac, of course, and then I have glasses right here, some perfumes, my Polaroid vitamins, of course M&Ms, and then in this little caddy here I have my makeup right here, my brushes right there, my hair brushes right there, my makeup brushes, and then the actual makeup because I just carry this into the restroom when I need to use it. And of course you need that shea butter, and then this top row is full of snacks for me. This second row has some protein shakers, cups, my Invisalign cleaner, just like dishes, and of course we got the seasoning. You know I had to get the garlic salt. We have some Valentina, we have Red Hot, which is on its last leg, and you need Old Bay. If you don't have Old Bay or if you haven't tried it before, I don't know what to say. And just some extra toiletries right there. And then here is my desk area. I have all kinds of pictures with my family whom I miss so much. And then I just have an assortment of pens and expo markers and things like that. And then of course the lab goggles. And then of course I have just my desktop. And one thing that I did do was I added this like marble paper on top of this desk because I just thought it was so ugly. Like, who would have motivation to work on that? So I just got a marble sheet of paper and this like plastic laminate thing to go over it, and made my desk look like this. It originally looked like this, but my desk is a lot more scratched up than that one. But I just feel like this is definitely more me and it gives me a little bit more motivation to work. In the desks, we do have drawers where you can keep your stuff. So I just have all of like my necessities in here. Again, all kinds of like masks that you need. Oh, and of course COVID tests because we need to turn them in very frequently. This one is kind of more miscellaneous. It's my nail stuff as well as some books. And then one of my favorite parts of like my desk area that not everybody has in their room, but Wigglesworth does, is a window that goes onto Mass Ave. So hold on. Let me try to open this. Wait, is it locked? Okay. Well, that would explain it. But yeah, it just looks out onto Mass Ave. And of course we have a heater, which my sister had to tell me was a heater. If you touch this thing during the winter, you will get burned. It's not on right now because it's pretty hot outside, but you will get burned. So you have to be super careful with those. So yeah, this is the rest of the common room. And then that is Angelina and Izzy's room, but out of respect for them, I'm not gonna show you. We have our fridge and our water dispenser, a bunch of gallons of water because we drink so many. And I did get a question if the water is free. It is not. You have to pay for the microwave, you have to pay for the fridge, you have to pay for the water. So just keep that in mind. But here is our microwave. And then we have our freezer. And then we have a fridge. And sharing a fridge among 4 people of this size is ridiculous. But guess what happened? Basically, in the beginning of the school year, we ordered 2 fridges so that the roommates could share the fridges. They said, your room is so small, we can't fit in a second fridge. So that should tell you that there's just too many people in this space. Anyways, don't get me started. And then I had to put my scooter there. I used to keep it downstairs, but then I got in trouble, so it's here now, but this room has no room for it. And then we have this other closet, which is like a shared closet between all four of us. It's just the clothes closet as well as cleaning supplies, since we're responsible for cleaning up our restroom, which you will see. And then we just have some snacks down there. Okay, so now we're gonna move into something that might actually make Wigglesworth worth it. You see what I did there? No? I'm just kidding. Okay. So moving into our ensuite restroom like this. And then in these mirrors, just have some of the necessities, you know. But here's the restroom. We have our toilet. Nothing special about that. And then it has 2 sinks. One thing I will say is that in the dorms, you could either have an ensuite restroom, which is basically when you have like enough roommates to the point where they just give you a restroom inside of your room, or they will give you basically a communal restroom. But even then, it's not that many people in the communal restroom, so it's not that bad. But being a girl with curly hair, I kind of would prefer the ensuite restroom. I don't know, because I know you guys saw my room and there was like no space. So I have to really think about it. If you ask me on different days, I'll answer differently. We are responsible for like filling up our toilet paper and cleaning our bathroom. So we have some supplies there, more supplies there. And then we have like this little shelf thing. Here are all of my hair products. Yeah, this is why I need an ensuite restroom. And then just some more stuff down here. And then I have like more products in there. And then we have our 3 towel racks, which just goes to show the fact that 4 people was really pushing it. And then we have our shower, which again, it's kind of nice that we get to shower in the comfort of our own room, but it's not the nicest shower. You definitely better be wearing some flip-flops when you're taking a shower in here. So yeah, that is the restroom. And now I'm gonna show you guys the laundry room, which normally is within each of the dorms, but again, Wigglesworth, I have to walk out to do my laundry, so I'll take you guys over. See, now this is unfair. This is unfair. This is what I used to do, and I literally, you know what? I literally got a whole email saying that I need to move it. Okay, even with the laundromat chairs. Okay. Here is the laundry room. It's kind of loud, so. This is the washer side of it. This is the dryer side of it. And one thing I will say is that if you leave your clothes out for too long, people will snatch them and put them on the table, and sometimes they will be on the floor. So that is just so good. Also, you do have to pay like $150 to wash. You have to pay $150 to dry. It is not free, so yeah, be prepared to spend $3 for every load, which adds up. But now I'm gonna show you where our trash is, because we also have to travel to take out our trash. Here's the trash. Yeah, look at how exciting. But yeah, I was like, if I'm gonna give a dorm tour, I'm going to be brutally honest about what it is that you can expect. But like I said, this is Wigglesworth, so I did kind of get the short end of the stick. Unfair, but it is what it is. So I am back now. That is my updated dorm tour. You can't really judge Harvard based off of this, but they did me so dirty. They did me so dirty. Honestly, it just depends if luck is on your side in the process of you getting dorms. It wasn't in my case, but you know, my roommates and the ensuite bathroom really make it okay. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know any other content that you'd like to see, and I will be sure to put it out for you. But with that being said, I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye guys.